Okay, hey guys, how you doing? My setup is different today because we are doing something new at the beginning of the stream. Hopefully everything looks good, sounds good, all that jazz. We are going to be doing something special. Hopefully the music sounds okay. Let me know if I need to turn that down a smidge. I don't know. I'm playing off of YouTube today. Yes, it's you. It's you. It's all in your head actually. Music is slightly quiet. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. That's how it should be. That's how it should be, to be honest. Bro, was that Tokyo? I have linked this mix so many times about. I shall link it again. Here you go. 30 minutes in. All right, anyways, we are doing something new. We are doing something different today. We are going to be reacting to an anime of sorts, a short anime, I guess. It's going to be the reaction to Shadow Dark Beginnings. This is a promotional anime, kind of a lore dump for Shadow the Hedgehog that they're putting out for Sonic X Shadow Generations, and I'm very, very excited for it. It just dropped. Yesterday we had. Okay, so let me start over. Yesterday we had a Sonic Central, which was kind of a direct of sorts, which showed a lot of Sonic news, a lot of mobile game news, a new trailer for Sonic X Shadow. We actually had 3. We had one on the direct, one on the PlayStation State of Play, and then one on the PlayStation channel. We had 3 trailers. We were eating good. So I got a lot of Sonic stuff to talk about today in today's stream as we play through Sonic Unleashed. But one thing that was announced, one thing that was shown off was a trailer for Shadow Dark Beginnings, which I linked in the Discord. You guys should have seen it. If you didn't, this is going to be a new surprise. It is a 3-episode anime, I believe, or a 3-episode short anime where they're basically showing Shadow's backstory. We've gotten Shadow's backstory in Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow the Hedgehog, but it's always been fragmented, told out of order at times. It's been confusing for some, so this is to catch people up to speed while showing it in a new medium, in a new way. And I am very excited for it. I'm super excited for it because the trailer that dropped yesterday had me more excited for it than the actual game that we're leading up to, which is Sonic X Shadow Generations at the end of October. Also, that is going to be officially Tuesday, October 22nd. I'm going to do the Sonic portion of Sonic Generations on Tuesday, starting at 6. Starting at 6. And then on Wednesday, the 23rd, we're going to do Shadow's portion, also starting at 6. I need as much time as possible, so we're going from 6 until probably 12, maybe even 1 for each stream. But yeah, just to let you guys know, that's going to be Tuesday the 22nd and Tuesday the 23rd of October, time of recording. You weren't just eating good, you were feasting. I truly was. Gonna be quiet. PC is away right now, but I'm here. The time is now. Yeah, I'm done with yapping. Let's go check this out. So how did that audio sound just now? Audio sounded good? Audio sounded solid? Was it? I'm asking headphone users, by the way. Also, sorry that my face looks so yellow. Audio sounded well. You were gonna freak at this? I'm gonna freak at this? Let me lock in. Let me get my mic right. All right, we are not doing PlayStation, at least not yet. Bryce is being elitist about audio mixing. I'm just very particular about it because I'm gonna be uploading this. I might be uploading this to the CrossOutBryce channel. We don't know, possibly. Boop boop beep boop bop. Ba da 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 da. Where are you? It's not recognizing. It doesn't want to recognize my. There we go. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get my mic all comfortable in the right place so I can be all good. Again, let me know if the audio needs to be turned up, all that jazz, but I'm just going to hop into it. We are going to watch it once all the way through, and then we're probably going to watch it one more time, freeze framing. So this is probably going to be the first 30 minutes of stream, and then we'll hop into Unleashed. So yeah, let's go. One thing, I don't know how gens works. Can you technically change the past? Okay, this is one thing I want to hop into. We'll watch the trailers after, but Sonic does not change the past in. Hold on. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Sonic does change the past, technically. If we're being really technical, Sonic does change the past. Shit. Sonic branches a timeline. No, I'm talking Sonic. I almost called you Sonic. Sam, I'm talking about the end of Generations. Sonic goes, "Enjoy your future. It's gonna be great," or whatever the fuck. And it's like, Sonic goes through the portal. Classic Sonic goes through the portal, right? That technically branches another timeline because that's the Mania timeline. Mom says, "I want Maria to be alive in the future." I think that there is a small chance that Shadow might change so much that Maria might end up alive in the future. I think that there's a chance. But before that even happens, before we can even theorize, for now, we gotta watch her die. We gotta watch her get shot. Because as people may know, just quick rundown once again, Shadow comes from the Space Colony Ark, which is a space station up in the sky from 50 years ago. He was created by Gerald Robotnik, and Gerald Robotnik got help from Black Doom, which was an alien, on creating Shadow, basically. Shadow then, was created to be this ultimate life form, this ultimate weapon, and his best friend basically was Maria Robotnik, which was Gerald's granddaughter. So that's the girl that you'll see in this. That's Maria, Shadow's best friend, a very important person to him. As we know in the lore, Gun, which is I forgot what Gun stands for actually in Sonic. I'm a fake fan. It's just not coming to me right now, but I know it. It's like General United Nations or something like that. Sam, if you know, chime in. But yeah, Gun, basically the government comes and is like, "Oh, Gerald, what have you been working on? You've been working on something too powerful. We need to take it out." And Gerald's like, "Absolutely not." And so they basically raid the space station. They destroy all his research, all his work. And in the process, they destroy a lot of the space station. They tried to kill Shadow, and Maria is shot and killed in the chaos, basically. But then Maria is able to put Shadow in a pod and shoot him down to Earth to escape, but he is then captured by the government. And then that leads into Sonic Adventure 2. So if you want to know more past that, you got to go play Sonic Adventure 2. We've been playing all of the Sonic games on this channel, CrossOutBryce. And yeah, they're all on the VOD channel, basically. Every game so far, time of recording, is on the VOD channel up until 06. I'm uploading 06 tomorrow. So, but yeah, go check out CrossOut VODs. And go check out CrossOutBryce on Twitch, maybe on YouTube in the future. But yeah, for now, we're gonna check this out. We're gonna go check this out. Let's go. Flashing or strobing lights. Oh wait, I want to do one thing. There's like a thingy in the way. I got this little thing. Why did it close my tabs? It closed all my tabs. Hold on, we're gonna have to go back. It was just an extension, man. You guys are gonna see my For You page. Nope, 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 I'm not getting spoiled on this. And the tab came back. The tab came back. What extension even is this? What extension is this? This is bothering the hell out of me. Get out of the way. I hate this. Just keep it. It's gone. Okay, sick. All right, let's do it. Sorry, my ADHD took over. My intrusive thoughts took over. Let's do it. Let me know how the audio is, okay? If it's too loud, I can turn it down. Sonic X Shadow, Dark Beginnings. Shadow and Maria. Are we in HD? No.
Shadow! Hurry! Hurry! You have to see this!
Oh, she's smiling. Okay, I thought they were running away from
What's
the gun.
wrong?
Nothing! Look!
It's lights.
It's the Aurora Borealis. You can only see them from certain latitudes down there, but up here,
Aurora Borealis!
you can see the whole...
Maria.
Maria? Don't push yourself, or whatever. He's gonna say that.
Thank you. I just pushed it a little.
Okay, she said it.
That's all.
The low gravity here only keeps your condition in remission. You should know better than to exert yourself.
I know.
Dude, Kirk Thornton has
You're
come a
right.
long way as Shadow.
But when it comes to the beauty of the Earth, I can't help myself. I can't wait for the day when we can finally return.
I was created here.
Audio's good?
I don't know if there's a place for me on Earth. Professor Gerald made me the ultimate life form. I should be the key to all manner of medicines. Curing you.
This animation style looks phenomenal. Like, I was a little hesitant when I saw that it was 3D, but they've done something interesting with it.
You and Grandfather are doing your best. I'm just as happy to spend time with you here while you both research.
Who the fuck shot a missile at the Space Colony Ark? Oh, it's Emerald. I did not explain Emerald. Whoa, whoa!
That robot was heading towards Grandfather's lab. Shadow, you have to save him!
Whoa, what was that? We're gonna have to go back and freeze frame that. That was crazy.
I'll handle this. Just wait here. I'll be back. I promise.
Bro, lock in, lock in, lock in! Oh my god, oh my god. Whoa! This fucking zoom. Who storyboarded this? Yo! Yo, the footwork! Oh my... Yo, he copied his spin dash! Holy shit! The fight choreography...
No. This isn't right.
Bro's in a vision.
This is the Guardian units of nature.
This is an illusion.
Prepare to be boarded.
The soldiers. They storm the Ark. Destroy all evidence. But it's too soon. It's happening too quickly.
This feels like a time travel story to me. What a horrifying shot of Gerald.
Professor, we must...
They're not shying away from the fact that the government killed Maria and Gerald. Dude, the shots in this are absolutely incredible. Yo, the gun soldiers in the clouds, Maria in the clouds.
Maria!
Did you see say remember? That was Black Doom. Present day.
That was no mere nightmare.
Wait, why
And
did
it
she?
all began in view of the Ark.
Yo! Oh my God! That is.
You've survived?
That's the first time we've seen
That can't be.
the blown up moon
need
acknowledged
answers.
in anything past SA2. Also, the thunder? The thunder past his after he ran like that? Oh, come on. Come on. Give me more. Give me more than that. Is there like a post credits? Is there anything else? 2D character design, Bryce Collins. I saw that. Hello, fellow Bryce. Okay, so we got 2 more episodes. We do. We're gonna go back and dissect that, but just to show you guys a little bit of what they showed off yesterday. They should have a trailer. I'm surprised it's not showing up immediately. For those of you guys who didn't see it yesterday, you know what, maybe it's just on the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel. Should be this one. God, seeing Team Dark like that is insane. Whoever storyboarded this, I'm in love with them, actually. Like, they know what they're doing in terms of fight choreography and dynamic shots and lighting. So it seems like part 1, you know, part 1 was the Maria and Shadow stuff. Part 2 might be Team Dark. Okay, episode 2, October 3rd. Episode 3, October 10th. So 3 is Finding the Way, and 10 is To the Ark. So I'm guessing that the second episode is going to be that Team Dark stuff, maybe. Maybe they're breaking into an Eggman facility to find out how to get to the Ark. And then they make it back. But Shadow hasn't been on the Ark since Shadow the Hedgehog 2005. He basically teleports Black Doom's comet into space, and then he shoots it with the Eclipse cannon. So this is his first time since almost 10 years or 20 years in revisiting the Space Colony Arc. But next Thursday, I mean, we could watch a little some before movie night. It would have to be after 9 though. Which honestly, it's almost 9 now, so not really a problem. Okay, let's dissect this real quick, because there was a lot we saw, and I can't just be like, okay, guys, we're gonna be playing. We're gonna go play Unleashed. No, not yet. No. I gotta dissect this a little bit. If I am pausing, I apologize, but that's what we're here for now. I'll put on subtitles this time. Shadow and Maria. Maria! I guess I have to change the Shadow voice now. It's more nasally. It's Syax. They really do frame it like they're running from the government.
Hurry! You have to see this!
Until you see her smile.
What's wrong?
Nothing! Look!
It's lights.
It's the Aurora Borealis. You can only see them from certain latitudes down there.
Simpsons
But up
ruined that
here,
for me.
We can see the whole...
Maria,
Thank you. I just pushed it a little. That's all.
the low gravity here only keeps your condition in remission. You should know better than to exert yourself.
I know. You're right. But when it comes to the beauty of the Earth, I can't help myself. I can't wait for the day when we can finally return.
I was created here. I don't know if there's a place for me on Earth.
Yeah,
Professor Gerald made me the ultimate life form. I should be the key to all manner of medicines. Curing you.
Maybe you were, but you died before you could find out.
You and Grandfather are doing your best. I'm just as happy to spend time with you here while you both research.
I really like her design in this. We've seen her in SA2 where the human characters looked really scuffed. We've seen her in Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 where she did not look much better. And then today on Twitter, Sonic Team released a new picture of Gerald Robotnik and Maria in, I guess, their latest iteration. And they look very anime-esque. Since we're playing Unleash right now, humans in my mind, the best human design to me, I feel like, are the Unleashed ones. That's just a personal preference. I feel like the Pixar-esque designs are kind of the best, in my opinion. But they have done something cool with Maria and with Gerald. I think I like Maria's design much more than Gerald's still, because my first ever Sonic game was Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog 2005. So I'm used to a fat Gerald Robotnik, and this one is really, really skinny. But I mean, I guess he is skinny in SA2, so I guess they're going trying to align it with that. She was in Sonic X 2, right? I believe so. I did not grow up with Sonic X as a kid. It was airing when I got into the series, but I just didn't really watch it like that. I guess it is on Netflix. I guess I could binge it. Yeah, well, she's like fucking 12. Okay, wait. Sorry, I gotta roll back because you guys are probably like, what the hell? Because this guy is from a game we did not play. Okay, so this, my friends, is Emerald. He is a Gizoid, which is a how am I gonna explain this? Okay, long story short, if you don't want to hear me yap, he's a Gizoid, which is a robot that copies moves. He's from a side game. That's it. Would you guys like to know the long lore? Because I found out yesterday, and it's something. It's crazy, actually. The way that this thing ends on this ship is kind of fucking nuts. There's no way he's called a fucking Gizoid. Yep, one Z though. Okay, long lore. You want long lore? All right. So, Emerald is a Gizoid, which, okay, so in order for the games that you need to know to understand the Gizoids are Sonic Battle for the Game Boy, and then Sonic Chronicles for the DS. Sonic Chronicles is notoriously a bad RPG made by BioWare, of all people. They gave it their best shot at trying to make a Sonic RPG, and it was rough. It was rough, but one of the main things that came out of that game were they introduced a Echidna clan, which is Knuckles' people, but it was a rival clan called the Nocturnus clan. So picture Knuckles' clan, the Nocturnus clan. The Nocturnus clan had advanced technology such as robots, jetpacks, suit like big suits of technology. They could probably teleport, I believe. And they basically were having a war between each other. It was the technologically advanced echidnas and then Knuckles' tribe. And the Nocturnus tribe was beating Knuckles' tribe, which is why you see Knuckles's, I don't think it's Knuckles' dad, but it's the echidna chief in SA1, be like so focused on war, right? Trying to win these battles and level up, right? So they chose to summon Chaos, basically, to defeat the Nocturnus clan. And Chaos basically wiped them out, basically killed them anyways. That we saw that in Sonic Adventure 1. So the Nocturnus clan was like, cool, fuck yeah, we still got these super fighting robots, we got our technology, we're cool. A god out of nowhere, I guess another being from the ether, said, no, you have done too much, and banished them to another dimension. This is actual lore. So in Sonic Chronicles, you go to that alternate dimension and you run into them, right? And that's that whole story. I haven't played Sonic Chronicles through all the way, but I know that that's what happens. The only thing left over from the Nocturnus clan after they're banished from another dimension is Emerald, the super fighting robot, basically. They had a bunch, but now there's just one. And so basically Gerald Robotnik finds this Gizoid. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to bring it to the ship and work on it. And so he's working on Shadow, but he's also, you know, looking at this robot, seeing, because he knows it's from a Echidna tribe. He has a whole journal full of research of the Chaos Emeralds and what they do and all that stuff. So he's linking those pieces together. And the government knows that Gerald is working on some shady shit. And so they're making their way up to the Ark. They're like, we're going to shut this shit down. Like, we got to see we've let you work, like, just untethered for too long. And we got to go see what you're up to. And so in order for them not to shut down the Shadow program, he basically says, you know what? Here, you can have this robot. Like, you can go check it out. But Emerald only really follows the directions, or really it can be controlled by people who are very powerful. So Gerald basically was like, hey, don't basically was like, do not show the government anything. Don't let the government do jack shit. And so basically Emerald just kind of sat there with the government until one day, you know, it noticed Shadow and was like, oh, that's a threat. I need to fucking destroy that thing. So you see the battle here. Basically, Emerald is kind of triggered by Shadow's power, Shadow's like strength, because that's what he's made for, to like kind of take out powerful threats. And the Gizoid's like kind of thing is just to copy moves and become stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's something that carries over into, you know, Sonic Battle. Like, it's basically this whole story where I believe if you want to place Sonic Battle in a timeline, it takes place either before Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 or right after it. One of the two. I think it's before, though, because Eggman finds Emerald Eggman finds Emerald and tries to like basically like make him his own robot, right? He tries to like make him a weapon, but because Eggman isn't really powerful, Emerald doesn't really do shit, right? So he just throws him on a beach where I think Shadow finds him, and they kind of bond over like being worked on or being created by Gerald Robotnik. You know, Emerald wasn't made by Gerald, but they both were kind of on the Space Colony arc. And I think this is around the time where Shadow has amnesia about his past. So he's like trying to put together the pieces while also kind of like connecting with Emerald being the only thing from like back then, like from his early days. But I believe the plot of Sonic Battle is eventually Emerald becomes too much of a threat. Like he goes from place to place, and I think he learns new moves, and he becomes friends with much of the Sonic cast, but eventually he becomes too much of a threat, and he's unable to be reasoned with, and I think Sonic has to take him down himself. And And from what I've heard from people, like the end of Sonic Battle is kind of sad because like the Sonic cast is like pleading with Sonic like not to take down this robot that they've made friends with, and Sonic's like, I'm gonna do what I have to do. Like, if that thing throws one more punch at me, it's fucking dying. Like that's kind of his attitude, and I think he has to kill Emerald. I believe that Eggman either takes the remains of Emerald and builds it into a new robot called Gemerald, or he just makes a new robot entirely based off of Emerald. But in Sonic Advance 3, which is another Game Boy game, there's a robot that looks just like this one. It's black, and eventually it becomes friends with Cream, the rabbit, and her mom. It's like kind of their butler / family friend, and it's a cutesy dynamic, basically. Also in the comics, Omega and Gemerald hate each other. Like, Omega wants to kill this thing on sight, and Cream is like, no, it's my friend. Like, don't do that, please. And Omega's just like, fucking, don't look at me funny. So it's a lot of lore. That was the whole explanation on Emerald, basically. Basically, it's a super fighting robot that gets triggered by huge amounts of power. That's all you need to know. I didn't get where I am now by being merciful. Yeah, that's kind of Sonic's attitude for some games. You really get to see that side of him in Sonic Battle, and you see that side of him a little bit in Sonic and the Black Knight, which maybe we'll play in the future, but not now. Right now we're doing mainline games. So anyways, let's keep watching this for a little bit. The fucking, like, screen flashes, the flares are insane. Wait.
That robot was heading towards Grandfather's lab. Shadow, you have to save him.
Oh my god, it's the gun soldiers aiming guns at her before they do you know what, before she gets taken out. They're ready to fucking blast her. Oh, that's messed up. I guess that's our first hint at this being kind of a vision for him, or a flashback. The music.
I'll handle this. Just wait here. I'll be back. I promise.
This fucking dolly zoom I'm obsessed with. I'm actually obsessed with this dolly zoom. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Let's roll it back for a second. Oh my god, what a part to pause it on. Look at that impact frame. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. That's insane. Actually, I kind of want to go frame by frame. Wait a minute. Okay, so there's our clash. And that too. Whoever did the black and white impact frames is nuts, actually. Whoever chose this is insane. His "is there something wrong" attitude at the beginning, while Maria is all happy and carefree, is also a hint of the vision thing, I believe. Yeah. I agree. Okay, so bro, the footwork, freaking Emerald copying his moves is so crazy to me. I mean, like, I know that's his thing, right? But like, seeing it in a battle and seeing them skid and clash and seeing them pop out, like, look at that. Look at that shit. Emerald pops out of the ball, skids backward, kicks like a jeez, oh my god. Is that the thumbnail? Maybe later. It's so good. This threw me off because I was like, wait, what?
No. This isn't right.
This is the Guardian Units of Nations.
Guardian
Prepare
Units
to
of
be boarded.
Nations.
The soldiers. They storm the Ark, destroy all evidence. But it's too soon. It's happening too quickly.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna have to freeze frame again. Okay, so this is when this is after Maria died. They basically, you know, chained up Gerald Robotnik to execute him, and he's been captured. He's been stuck in this cell, basically doing calculations, rambling, seemingly driven mad. But I feel like these writings mean something, and I hope that they're in the journal. They probably relate to Black Doom, or like, you know, the failsafe in the Ark where the Eclipse cannon was basically rigged to blow up the Earth, because that was his whole thing. Is Maria dies and he basically does kind of go crazy, where he's like, my precious granddaughter was killed. I don't have any faith in humanity anymore, so they all must die. But yeah, this is the glass shattering motif rules. It really does. And this is where they ask him, like, any last words? And he says something like brief, which is in SA2, but and like they watch it back. Eggman, Rouge, Sonic, Tails, Amy, Shadow, but I can't remember what it was. But like he only says a few words, and then he dies from death by firing squad, which is very dark for a Sonic game. But they're showing it off. They're embracing that, which is crazy to me. There was a time, probably in the 2010s, where Sega and Sonic Team never would have acknowledged this. Never would have acknowledged Shadow 2005. Any of the stuff really related to Shadow that's dark. But here we are. Again, here's that shot of Robotnik.
Professor, we must...
That's so good. Okay, we're gonna have to freeze frame again. Okay, so gun soldiers first show up. Saw them. What else shows up? What's down there? I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like this is like fucking trying to find the Easter eggs in a Marvel movie. Like after you watch Doctor Strange or some shit, or Ant-Man, where you're like, what was in the quantum realm? What was in the mirror dimension? Like, what Easter eggs for the next movie can we find? Like, I feel like we're doing that right now. I'm trying to peer through the clouds. Okay, there's a better clear shot of the soldiers. There's Maria. There is Doom, Black Doom, or one of the aliens, at least. One of those black creatures. How long ago was Shadow first created as Sonic? Was Sonic on Earth at the time? No, Shadow was created 50 years before. So if Eggman was alive, Eggman was a kid. He basically he was made 50 years before, and then once Maria died and she basically put him in a capsule and shot him down to Earth, Gunn found him and basically locked him up in like a facility. And at the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2, Eggman finds that facility and releases Shadow. So he basically was imprisoned for roughly 50 years. But yeah. So the interesting thing for me is that Maria says, Shadow, remember. And I like, what is he remembering? What does he need to remember? Also, I mean, this is just a me thing. First of all, holy... Stop! What the fuck, man? Also, what a shot. Ooh. It's clean. Stop with the freaking impact frames. It's so good. But usually Shadow... That's also good. Get out of my face. Shadow is seen with the gold emerald. Usually the one that is usually associated with Shadow is the green one. In fact, I'm drawing a art piece right now where he has the green emerald. So to see him with the yellow one is interesting. That's not one that's usually associated with him. Do not stop. Don't stop this. That's so good. I have no idea what the fucking thumbnail is going to be. Poor tree. That tree was planted by me 50 years ago, and now it's fucking dead, Shadow. Thank you. Thanks for that. So many good memories tied to that tree. And you soiled it!
Nightmare. And it all began in view of the Ark.
Okay, that's a fucking thumbnail. That's easy. What a shot. Are you kidding?
That was no mere nightmare.
Let's talk about that.
And it all began in view of the Ark.
The Ark, or not the Ark, sorry. The moon gets shot by the Ark. You know, Eggman takes over the space colony Ark, which has a fucking death laser on it. Has literally a railgun on it, and he shoots the moon as a show of force. He's like, do what I say, give in to my demands, or else I'm going to do this to the planet. And he shoots the moon, and in every Sonic game after that, the moon is fine. In fact, sometimes it's bigger than ever. We see it in Heroes, we see it in 05, we see it in 06, we see it in Unleashed. Like no game after SA2 acknowledges the moon. This is the first time we've ever got acknowledgement of it, and I think it's so sick. I think every game after this needs to acknowledge the moon. In fact, I am going to acknowledge the moon in this art piece that I'm drawing now. I wasn't gonna focus on the sky, but I guess I got a fucking shattered moon to draw now. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, YouTube. We'll work it in. It's too cool not to put into the art. Snapcube taking notes. Absolutely. Every Sonic fan is taking notes of this. Every artist that is working on a piece right now related to Sonic is taking account this moon. I just hope that it carries over into the games afterward, because what a cool visual. How would this impact the planet, actually? I have no idea. That would be a cool thing to Google, actually. If we have 40% of the moon missing, what does that do to the Earth's rotation?
Ark. Could he have survived? No.
I love that too, Har.
It can't.
The shattered remains.
I need answers.
The thunder. What a cool visual. Sorry, I just want to see it one more time. Also, that's a cool visual. I'm not drawing it though. That looks like the freaking, that literally looks like, I know it's supposed to be like the Death Star, right? Even though we already have a Death Egg in this universe. I know it's supposed to be like the Death Star with its multiple different, you know, windows and buildings and stuff on the actual space station. But I'm not drawing that detail. I'm sorry. You know what we'll do? We'll take this screenshot. We'll cut it out. We'll Gaussian blur it, and then we'll slap it in the background. Don't tell anybody.
Could he have survived?
We'll do exactly this. This is how it will be at my art. Barely visible.
No, that can't be. I need answers.
Sick. Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay, we just have like one frame. Smear frames go crazy though. Smear frames go nutty. Uh-oh, did I mute it? I muted it. So that is episode 1. Before we wrap this part of the stream up, do we want to watch the Sonic X Shadow trailer? I've seen it already, but do we want to watch that, react to it? I'm not going to break it down like this. Or do we want to go in blind? Do we want to go into that game blind next month? I've purposefully shied away from showing trailers because until last week we were not really caught up with the material that we needed to be caught up on. I hadn't finished 06 yet, which is now confirmed to play a decently important part in the Sonic X Shadow. So try YouTube Kids. What do you mean? Does it say that somewhere? Am I missing it? Am I blind? This being under YouTube Kids is so funny. Is it? Oh my god, I see it. Comments are turned off. Boo! Boo! So yeah, if you guys want me to play the trailer, I'll play it, but otherwise we can you know, we can go get ready to play some Unleashed. It's almost been an hour. I think we play some Unleashed. I think we go play some Unleashed, but this was awesome. This was incredible. I'm very excited to see more. I will be reacting to more. I'll probably be recording the other two. I'll probably react to them. I don't know if I'll react to them on stream. I might. We'll see. But I will react to them in the Discord on Thursday. I think it's next Thursday and the Thursday after that. But I'd rather be blind on Shadow Side. No problem. Once again, before I end this part of the stream, Shadow Side is basically going to be, you know, it's going to be Tuesday. Sonic Side is going to be Tuesday. I know most people on YouTube and on Twitter and Twitch are going to be playing Shadow Side first. I don't want to do that. I want to play Sonic Side first to show you what the original game was like. Or what this remaster is like, and then on Wednesday is when we will get into Shadow's Side. I am going to be starting rather early, though. I am going to be starting at 6 on the dot. I'm going to make sure it happens. We've done it before with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I can do it again. But those are going to be rather long streams. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So for now, I'm going to end the stream, say goodbye to YouTube. Because from here, I'm not going to end the stream. I'm just going to end the recording. So until next time, I will see you guys later, YouTube. Peace.